Good morning. It's 52 tags handmade time, number 27, and we've got to do, well, I haven't got to, we're going to do tassels. So, I've done these before. I used to do an awful lot of beading. I haven't done any for quite some time, but yeah, I've got a ton of beads. So, what I've done is, she just Anne suggested that we get a fairly thick fabric. So this is kind of like a curtain fabric. It's beautiful, and you know, it's that kind of sort of sea foamy blue, I guess you'd call it. So yeah, I've cut a piece on my Sizzix machine. I've done the fold. I've pinned it. I'm thinking I'm going to do a double layer, but we'll get to that in a bit. So I just need to find a really nice thin beading needle. Got some really nice ones here. Yeah, that'll do. Now I can't for the life of me find my beading threads. Oh, here we go. So I shall just use ordinary cotton. So which I conveniently haven't got ready. Bear with me. I'll use a decent one. I'll use Gutermann, and that should be fine. Now the trick with beading needles is finding the eye and getting the thread through. All my neighbours have gone out. It's lovely. You're probably able to hear the birds. I've got all the windows open. It's chucking it down with rain, but it's incredibly muggy. So this weather just absolutely zaps me of any energy. So I got out this morning at, I think it was 8:30, 8:45. I did all of my shopping, and that was Home Bargains, the lot, everything, food, the lot. Can you tell I don't like shopping for normal stuff? Get me around the craft fair and I'll be there all day, no problem at all. Right, so find the middle just by folding it quite simply. Don't know if that knot's going to be big enough. Yeah, seems to be. Right, so I've got a mixture of sort of, are you seeing this enough? I think you are. Let me get you in a tad closer. I've got a mixture of sort of sea foamy coloured. I've got some chips here, and I can't remember the name of the blooming stone, but they're gemstone chips. So I'm going to try them. They might all work. I don't know. Some sort of bronzy. Gosh, what were they called? I can't remember. They're kind of hexagonal, so they've got a nice shine to them. And oh, and these really tiny. I think these are. They might be 15s. They might be 11s, but. And then I've got these few. These are 11s, and that's a sea foamy colour. I don't know if you can see that with the ring light on it, but yeah, I don't know. We'll give it a go. See what it looks like. So yes, I'm feeling very accomplished. Now, where I folded mine, I'm actually going to have quite long tassels. Does that matter? Probably not. I was thinking of a bit of lace across here, if anything. So yeah, let's give it a go. I don't know where to start. Now, you never quite get it right the first time. You kind of just have to, you know, your layout of your beads and how you want it to look, etc, etc. So I might have to do and redo this quite often. So stay with me. If it goes on and on and on, I'll stop the video and do it, and then come back to you basically. You're going to get the odd bead that is resistant to having something put on it. So I hope everybody's alright today. So it's funny old weather here today. It's incredibly muggy but very wet. So it did pour down yesterday afternoon. Oh, the heavens opened. Am I long enough? It doesn't have to go right to the bottom, I suppose, does it? Is that going to be too much? No, I think I quite like that actually. Right, so let everything come through. This is how I do it. I mean, you do it how you want to do it, but where's my bead? There he is. So that's my holding bead, that little greeny blue one I think you can see. And then, like Anne said, you just travel back up your beads. Which of course doesn't want to work now because I'm on camera. We'll have a look at this. I'm not sure if I 100% like it. I have to get back in my bead box and pick out some more. Let's have a look. Of course, beige thread on a beige background. And as Anne said, with a tassel you don't pull tight. You just kind of hold the end bead, snuggle it all up against itself. Why aren't you sitting a bit straighter? Have I missed some? Nope. Oh, I think they're all on. It's just me. Right, one. Could be a long video, peeps. Just want to come across about 5, not even 5 mil, probably about 3 or 4 millimeters. Now what I'm going to do, Anne did hers quite sort of ad hoc, but I'm going to try and pattern match down here. I'm hoping you can see this. I think you can. I chose the worst beads to be able to show you guys because they're quite dark. 1, 2 of those, 1 of those, a little crystal, 1 of those, 2 little bronzes, 2 hexies, 1 of them. Oh, you're a different colour, darn. I'll have to go back in my box. 1 of those, 1 of those, and this time I'm not going to put the big crystal on. So you miss the end one and then just go through. Oh, come on, behave. Fine, okay, well I'll tell you what, let's pull through there for a minute. Right, get off the bag. Oh. I remember what Anne did actually. She did a little holding stitch, didn't she? But just remember that. Right, so if you can see it's kind of matching up. You can do it either way, it's completely up to you. This is just the way I like to do a fringy tassel. Oh, come on. This is quite an awkward way to do it. Sorry, Anne. But it is. Do these. Oh, this is a bead mat I've got under here, by the way, but if you've got one of these woolly mats, the grey ones, it'll hold it perfectly well. So right, let's get some of these on, these chips. That's not fish and chips, they're just chips. Right, you stay there. Okay, so we got there. Don't want it too big. You can tie a knot if you want to. I don't think I'm going to bother, it should be fine. I think, you know, if you're putting it on a garment or something, you know, if you're not, or a bag or something like that, yeah, you'd want to individually knot them just to make sure that, like Anne said, if anything happened, you know, they would be secure. But, you know, for these tags, no, don't think so. Just trying to think how I want it now. Sorry, am I staying in screen? Sorry. Wandering off again. I'm worried I'm going to run out of those. If I get the rest of those out, then I know exactly how many I've got to play with. That's the trouble. Yeah, I need to get another one of those out. Right, I'm going to pause you for a bit while I go and find the because these are slightly different. I don't know if you can see. It's I might get the rest of those out actually, and we can have those dangling too, because you know these beads have been sat here for ages now, not being used for quite some time. So yeah, I'll pause you and I'll be back in a moment. Let me just go to my beading box. Right, found some more. So I found these are size 15s. Got those ones in there. Can't remember what size they are. And then I've got this sort of seafoamy green ones here, and I've got some nice metallic bronzy ones there as well. There, I think we'll be alright. See, those are a bit turquoise actually. I might go for those. A bit more the right colour. What size are you guys? Stuck to the label. Look. I destashed so many beads. I had a massive sale and just got rid because I wasn't using them, and yeah, it was size of you. These are size 8s, aqua green salons. I think they were, can't remember. Stitch and Craft they're from? Don't know. Right, it's been a long time since I bought any beads. Just pop a few out there. Get some of these big boys out of here. Oh, they're drops, okay. Well, they might be quite nice on the ends actually. I'll just put out a few. Right, so I found them, which is all good. So I'll put that one back. It's the ones with the sort of bronzy bits on that I need. I've got the bigger ones, but I thought they'd be too big for this, but we'll have a look. Oh, and I found these, which are Miyuki cubes, which look quite good actually. But we've got a lot going on now. Right, okay. I might undo that one. Simple reason, I've got those drops now, and that'll look quite nice on the end of there. See, this is the reason I was a bit nervous about finishing, tying a knot as such, because I knew I would want to change my mind. I won't let this run on peeps if it, because when it comes to beading, I'm quite the procrastinator. Is that the right thread? Yes. Yeah, I used to do loads. I used to bead necklaces and everything, bracelets. I used to love doing the chart work. I used to love doing that, where you literally follow a chart, because I used to have a big selection of the Delica beads, but I sold them all off, so I think I had most of the colours in the Delica range, which when you look at the price of them, it's a lot of money, but you know, it's kind of I was working full time, and I just thought, you know what, I can afford it and I'm going to have it. Whereas now, I'm an awful lot more choosier, basically. Right, that's you. Let's try one of these drops on the end and see what that looks like. I think that could be quite nice. It's just getting yourself comfy here. And try it just up there. Let's try and get it in the crease. I've never done it like this before. Ideally, it needs to go in where it came out. It's alive. Stop moving. Do I like that drop or not? I think I do. It just sits below there, which is quite nice. So I might just carry on and do those right across, and then come back and do. Oh, I need to tighten that up. Yeah, I might come back across and do. So I'm not going to make you sit and watch this all, because I have no doubt I will change my mind. Yeah, I've got a loose bit there. Got to pause, yeah, and I'll come back. Alright, won't be long. Right, we're back. I want to say that didn't take long, but it did. It took flipping ages. So here we are. This is just me being pedantic. If you do it like Anne does, you can just fly through these, but I like to get a pattern going across. I don't know if you can see. I like to have, you know, it's my little bit of OCD coming out. I think the chips were a mistake, but never mind, they're in now. I'm not taking it all out now. So, yeah, so there we are. That's that. Now, I am humming and hawing. I found this. It's a bit of fabric, and I was just thinking about a bit of lace. And maybe a bit of, no more. I might do a little bit of tasseling there, but more bead stitching, because I've got these little blue flowers, which I thought would look quite nice on there. Sort of chop it off. Yeah, I've taught myself into that one. Right, fabric scissors. Because that just happens to fit exactly there. Okay. I had to give in and shut the window because the little girl next door likes to ride up and down the path on her, what do they call them? The little skate things. Scooters, that's the word. Yeah, and it sounds like a bus going up and down. So I'll shut the window and save you the noise. Right, does that even look? Not very even, is it? But I don't think the pattern's even. No, it's not. Okay, it's not you, Susan. Calm down. Yes, I was thinking. Let's trim that bit off there. That's a bit odd. Never mind, that'll be fine. So I was thinking of having the flower, the actual flower, the rose there, and one of them, one there, and one there, and maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dangly bits coming down there. What do you reckon? Trouble is, I don't want to put these big things on again, I don't think. I've only got 2. I mean, as I say, I've got millions of beads, but I don't want to get them all out. It's a bit crazy otherwise. These might look quite nice, actually. Let's try those. I definitely don't want to put the chips on again. I think they were a bit too chunky. Right, let's leave those there. Right, so I'll keep you with me for this bit if that's all right. Hopefully it won't take that long, but who knows. Just going to do some. A beading needle is not the thing to do sewing with, but sorry, it's my door. Bear with me. I'll be back in a second. Right, sorry about that. My landlady's just turned up to paint the fence. Crack on, love. I'm busy. Oh my God. Right, so I'm just going to sort of tack this on. I'm not going to do anything fancy schmenchy. I'll just hold it down. I said to her, you know it's going to rain. She was just like, yeah, need to get it done. She is funny, bless her. But at least she cares. That is something nowadays with some landlords. Right, so I think if I put the flowers on first, they'll act to hold it down. So put one of those in the middle. I think that'll look really nice. Don't really want to leave such a long thread, but I really don't want to start a new one. Let's try with beaded needles. They're quite, they're very thin, which obviously have to be for beads, but nope, doesn't make them ideal for trying to sew through. Oh, really? Sew through fabric. Did I start recording again? Yeah. It's turned out to be one of those days again today. It's because I want to get on. That's what it is, you see. I want to get on and do stuff. And what has happened here? Why don't you pull tight? Thank you. Right. Okay, I might be able to get a couple of... So I'm thinking I just come underneath there. Sure. What should I do? Let's do those hexy ones at the top again. And then 2 of those again. Let's get some of these ones in. Yep, I think that one of those. Oh, missed the... I'll have to go back out. I've missed one of the beads. I can see it. Right there. I thought that had come off then. I was about to cry. Right, okay. So the knack with this is to put it taut but not tight, because you definitely don't want it all creaking up like that. Right, actually I don't like that. It's too low. Okay. Take that out. I know Anne had all her sort of dangling together, but maybe not those. Maybe I'll put those drops on the end again. Quite like those. and they hang nicer than a big bead. Yeah, I think I'll put one of those back on because they'll hang nicer. Ow. I've got to have one there, one here. Don't crinkle up you. Might get one more on here. Now I have to get a new bit of thread. Two of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, another one of those, and a drop. Come on. I'm going to fasten that bit off. Oh darn, with pin trapped in there. Quick. Thought that was in there. Naughty. Where are you? Would have been hilarious leaving that in there. Right. Might not be enough, but let's put the others on and we'll see. Shall I pause you? How long have I been going? Sorry, oh, it's only 33 minutes. I'm sure you've put up with me for longer. Good job I paused it. Doing that took forever. It's only because I was being so fussy. Should have just plonked them on and not worried about a design of any sort. But you know, there it is. Yeah. These might not be enough. I might not be happy with that. I might have to go back and put bits in between, but if I do that, I will not bring you with me because you must be pulling your hair out by now. Right, we're bored. We're really, really bored. Right. Let's put that on there. You there. You there. Because we haven't got a very long drop here and I don't want it going too far down. Sorry, I'm out of screen. The sun's not helping. It's in 1 minute, it's out the next. In, out, shake it all about. All I can hear is my landlady down there gardening. Oh. If you're in the UK, I don't know what your garden's like at the moment, but because we've had such humid weather, I swear I've got weeds coming out of places I didn't even know I could have weeds coming out of, and it just looks awful. Just doesn't look like I've even bothered with the garden at all, and I have. I've been very good. Yeah, it just looks a bloody mess, and she's rocked up, and I'm like, oh, gold. Oh well. I'm sure she understands. Yeah, I don't think I like that. I think I'm going to put more on. Oh, I don't know. Let's put this one on. We'll have a look. Right, so to match up with the other end one, I need 2 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. Oh, no. 1, 1, 1. 1 of those and a drop. Okay. Right. Of course you're going to catch on everything there, aren't you? Of course you are. Yeah, it's alright. So I've got a horrible feeling I want to put more beads. So I think what I'll do is just do some very simple kind of bead embroidery. Ish. Really fiddly doing it on such a small thing. Yeah, that's better. Just takes that sort of gap off basically. So I think that's what I wasn't liking, was the very evident gap. Oh, itchy eye, excuse me. Ow. Oh, they're really thin beaded needles. You're getting places where a normal needle wouldn't. Ow. That's because I'm holding my finger at the back there. I'll just stab myself. Oh dear. Right, 3 more, and then you can go. It should be very, very good. If you've watched all this, well done. Brownie points all round. Mind you, as I've said before, this sort of stuff, I can sit and watch for hours. Maybe not me doing it per se, but get up there. Of course, I don't want to catch you, so you get out of the way. Thank you. Right. Sorry, it needs some stuff up here. I'll do this as quick as possible, sorry peeps, but it's just a little bit. Actually, I could just, hold on, sorry, I'm just switching the brain on. Keep doing that. Once it's shredded like that, get rid of it because it'll never go through a beading needle's eye. So I just can't find my threads at the moment, otherwise I'd have used them. The proper beading threads as such. I don't use the Nymo, which is what Anne was using. I switched many years ago to KO thread because it's just so much better. It just lays flatter and nicer. So I used to do loads of this, but 1, 2, 3, 4. What do I want to do? I think I'll just go there actually. Because I know what I'm like, I'll just carry on and try and bead the whole thing, and I don't want to keep you that long. So how many of these have I got left? I might as well use them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, 4. 1, 2, 3. Come here, 3. You the one without the hole. Yeah. It's got a little bit of stuff stuck at its end. Okay, let's just do 3. Oh, there's another one. Are you another one? Right, 3. Those 2 don't want to play. Right. Right, so I just want to travel over to that side. I'll conveniently use that fold over bit. Where is it roughly? See, it's not symmetrical, so the pattern itself, so I will just come in here. One, 2, 4, 5. Go on, thank you. Didn't quite do enough. Just come through those 2 for a minute. 1, 2, 3, I think. Why are you being so silly? Thank you. Just do a little bit down here. I'll put 3 blues on and then that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know I haven't done that correctly. You're supposed to go back through the beads, etc, etc, but yeah, as I keep saying, these are little tags. I don't necessarily do it to a standard that I would do normally, shall we say. Let's just say that. So normally what you do is you fasten it down like that, so you get your initial bit and then you come back up at the back here and you go back through again. You can couch in between the beads if you want to. If they were bigger beads I probably would do that, but not little seed beads, you don't need to do that. And then back down again. So before anybody says you haven't done it right, I know. I know. See, I want to do more. I want to do more there. Right, sorry, just bear with me. It needs something and it's going to drive me cuckoo if I don't put something up there. Just got one of those left, darn. That is the very last of those. Yeah, the box is empty now. Sorry, am I driving you nuts? Yeah, 49 minutes, right, come on. I promise I won't go on too much longer. No, doesn't need it. Right, I'm going to take that out. We'll finish that off. I'm going to call it quits there, I think. Because what I need to do is just shape that a little bit. I might go in and embroider in there, but I'm not going to do it now. Yeah, it's not too bad. Right, sorry, it's unfinished, but when we do our next tag next Saturday, I'll show you this one finished, but I feel I kept you long enough and when it's things like this, I mean, beading, bead weaving, I can just sit and procrastinate for hours and hours and hours. So, and I don't want to do that to you guys. Okay, I'll hold this up as it is. And yeah, as I say, we'll have a look at it next time. So, I'm sorry, it's not a finished article, but there we are. I don't know if it's better with this light on it or off it, actually. But yeah, because I love doing this stuff and I've done it in the past, I could sit seriously and bead weave that whole lot. That would be my bag, but I'm not going to. But I really just feel it needs something in that rose. Saying that. Right, I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a good day. I'm going to go and help my landlady do the garden. Enjoy. All right, till the next one. Bye.